So I'm going to talk about a concept that everyone fails to understand, and the trick that your brain actually plays on you to give you this hamster wheel illusion in trading. But before I talk about that, I'm going to talk about this week. It's Sunday today. This week I made 6% in the market, and it wasn't just because of my strategy. It was because I actually took the right approach and made the right decisions under pressure every single time this week. I knew when to go break even this week, and I knew when to hold. And I just took the right decisions every single time. And it's so simple. Mondays, I don't trade. Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays are fantastic opportunities. I traded all those days. Friday could be nice. Didn't get a setup today. Didn't trade. That's it. And like, the thing is, the reason why I made so much profit this week isn't because the strategy was really good or this week was really good. It was just because I didn't allow losers. Like, I'm allergic to else. So I saw that the trade was about to go break even. I just closed. Sometimes you don't have to do that, but if the trade goes a lot in your favor and it goes the other direction, sometimes it's better to just go break even. Like, if you just avoid losing, because the market doesn't go like this. Like, you take the entry and it goes straight to stop loss. It oftentimes doesn't if you know what you're doing. The market will give you the opportunity to go break even, to choose if you want to stay in the trade, and that's up to you. Sometimes you should stay in the trade, but you have to know when not to do so and just wait for the next opportunity. So why is your brain playing tricks on you? But before we go over that, I just want to tell you that you're not going to make profits until you understand that you can only take A+ setups. You can't take B setups, B+ setups, because this is what I'm going to tell you about your brain. The brain will give you this illusion that, okay, your strategy is good, but look at this. Like, it always wants to milk something more out of the market, no matter what you're doing. And then I did this myself today. I backtested and I saw that my strategy works really good, A+ setups, but then I saw that I have some other opportunities which look similar to my setups, but they don't meet all the criterias. And I wanted to check because I got this illusion from backtesting that I'm missing out on this setup and this setup and this setup. And then I tried, but you know what happened? Confusion. Because at that point, you don't have any clarity. And then when you take those setups that your brain told you you're missing out on, then it will just give you the next illusion that, but look at this setup as well, you're missing out here. So your brain is never going to get satisfied anyway. So if you're just doing this to avoid FOMO, then you're always going to have FOMO. There will always be something. So it's better to cut down on that type of nonsense and just focus on your plan. And what happens as well is that eventually you start to drift away from your plan, because it requires a lot of discipline and a lot of pattern recognition to follow your plan in the at all. So when you start to drift away from your plan and look at other stuff, then you actually lose sight and you're not training your brain to follow the plan, and then you get confused. So if I were you, I would just say to myself, just follow the plan. It's really simple and it frees up so much mental capital to focus on other stuff as well. Like, you can actually enjoy your life. Like, I'm not even thinking about trading today. I don't care. Like, obviously I'm making this video on backtesting, but I'm not stressing about trading. I know that I'm not going to trade tomorrow because it's Monday. That's just my approach. You can do whatever you want, but for my strategy, Mondays tend to be terrible. So I just have fun, enjoy my life. Like, I'm going to the gym soon. I'm going to have some fun, like do other stuff. And I don't think about trading because I know I have a plan. I know that I will eventually get something, and that's good enough for me. So it cuts down all the stress, all the nonsense, and you just follow the plan. If you're interested in my trading approach, my trading strategy, there's a Discord link in the bio. I go over live market analysis every single day, London and New York session. and I tell you which days are high probability, which days are low probability, and when this setup actually works and when it doesn't work, because it only works 50% of the time. But I know those 50% and I know when it doesn't work. If I just give you the strategy, you will fail because it's not that simple. You have to have intuition and just know when it works and when to simply stay away. So your strategy, think about your strategy. If you can't explain it in one sentence, then, I mean, is it really a strategy? Because the more advanced you make it, the more difficult it is. I can explain my strategy in one sentence, and it's in the description. I'm just joking. So, your strategy should be really simple, and it shouldn't be too advanced. When you have a simple strategy, you just know when to execute and when to not execute, and it gives you clarity as well. You know that the two things you have to focus on. Your strategy shouldn't be similar to everyone else's strategy. It should be like customized to your brain, to your style, to what you like to trade. Because I saw an NQ this week. I don't remember which day it was. I think it was maybe Wednesday, or I don't know, whatever. Everyone got cooked in NQ. Like, everyone traded NQ at the same time, the same pattern. Everyone went long a bit after New York session open, like shortly after, maybe 50 minutes after. And everyone got stopped out before it went long. And that proves to me that everyone is trading the same strategy at the same time. And it doesn't work, obviously. So if you just trade something you saw from a big trading mentor, a big trading guru with like hundreds of thousands of subscribers, then obviously that's more low probability. Like, why do you try to trade like everyone else? Because 1% make it. Do you think the 1% trade like everyone else? You have to find what works for you. That's important. And I can tell you that if you don't get at least 2 to 3 good setups every single week, then that's your main issue here. Like, that will obviously destroy your trading psychology. It will destroy your mindset, because like, you don't have clarity, you don't have confidence in yourself that you will get another setup. And that's why it was so easy for me to go break even this week when I didn't see good opportunities, because I told myself I'm going to get another setup. And same day I got another setup and it worked. So I don't care. But if I was like, this is the only opportunity this week, I have to wait for next week, obviously I would have gotten mad and would be like, I don't go break even here because this is the only opportunity, because that's scarcity mindset. You have to have an abundance mindset, you know. So just keep developing, keep watching trading videos, like, try to find something that works for you. But I can tell you this, my current strategy and strategies I've used previously, yes, they were inspired by certain trading mentors, etc. But, and here's the key, they were just inspired. They were not exactly like their strategy. I just took inspiration and I developed something that I found that worked for me. Because you will see a lot of trading mentors, you will see their strategies and it works. Their strategy works for them. But unless you have them to sit down with you every single time you're going to trade and tell you when to take a trade and when not to take a trade, it's not going to work. Because the market isn't like a perfect pattern where you get this perfect pattern for yourself and you just, like, you see cherry-picked results, and not even in other people's backtesting, but even in my backtesting, obviously I give you some cherry-picked results because it's boring to watch like all those other stuff. Like, I give you the best days, obviously, to show you when the strategy works, just to demonstrate the strategy. But in reality, that's not the difficult part. That's the easy part. The difficult part is like the 10 to 15 times this week I had to ask myself, should I take a trade now or should I don't take a trade? Should I enter here or should I wait some more? Like, that's the difficult part. And if you can't answer those questions under pressure there and then, every single time, no matter how you feel, no matter if you got a lot of sleep that night, little sleep, if you're hungry, if you're tired, if you're frustrated, you're not going to succeed in this game. That's trading. That's the difficult part. That's why you can't cheat this game. You can't find a strategy from someone else that you don't understand, that doesn't resonate with you. You can't cheat in this game. It's not like you could get someone to write an essay for you at school and you can just deliver it and it will get an A+. But like in this game, then they will ask you, okay, what do you mean here? Why did you write this? Like, can you like explain further into detail? And then it will expose you. And that's the same with the market. The market exposes you every single time if you know what you're doing or not. So that's it for today. Keep working. Don't stress too much. If you feel like you're stressing with trading, you don't know what you're doing, always let the market come to you. If you feel like you're forcing something, then it's not working, obviously. Just focus on developing your strategy until the market comes to you and you get your entry and it feels effortless. That's the key to trading. Good luck.